All right. Okay.
All right. So we
Battle of 3 and 1s. All right. Camel is actually a very well respected community member.
also dummy thick, I believe, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dummy thick for sure.
All right. Looks like we
all right.
are.
So we're on turn 2.
We're vibing. We're tying vibe check, and then we got a. Was that Frosty Penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frosty. There's a whole cycle of these, one per color.
Mm-hmm. That are 2/4.
Yeah, two.
Blossoming
fish,
penguin, penguin of the
Moonlight.
falling leaves.
Yeah.
I can do this.
Moonlit penguin.
Moonlit penguin, and what's the red one? It's
You got this.
It's not bamboo, is it?
It is bamboo.
All right, it's bamboo. Let's
right,
go.
everybody.
I got it. All right, there we go.
Nice.
See, the coffee's already working.
I know. All right, so pretty good start from Adeet.
Yeah.
We have the penguin whose garden grows.
Yeah. We got a sneaky penguin on Camel's side. Sneaky penguin will allow him to look at the top of his deck and decide if he wants to put it to the top or the bottom, or keep it or put it to the bottom. So he's going to be able to cycle through his cards a little bit more. Usually I play that card on a green caffeine deck, but it is a blue card, so wow, already inspiring story. Man, we're moving fast.
Yeah. So pretty strong start overall for Adeet that way.
Yeah, Adeet definitely plays games too.
Yes. Flick, 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 flick.
Yeah. And to be clear, guys, that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I can't move my hands that fast. Okay.
Doccamel is very gifted in the digital game. It's really cool to see that a lot of these community members have come out here in full force to support the.
He lives on the other side. I won't dox where he lives, but he lives on the other side of the country. Like,
really?
Yeah, like really, really far.
Okay.
Like Pearl Harbor far.
Oh, way to go to Docs. Doccamel, we didn't know what he looks like when we got here, and like for the last couple of days, he's been like coming up to Claire's artist booth and getting stuff signed, and just really just interacting with the community members here for side events. Wonderful guy. He's also produced some really good content for us, and
totally
just loves the game through and through. So I'm so glad that he made this trip because
me too.
Would have never known that he was just like a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's just vibing with us.
He also is in the Army, so thank you for your service.
Thanks, sir.
Interesting to have a caffeine in a non-green deck. It's interesting because why?
Does that kind of stumble you out the gates as well?
Yeah, I mean, unless he's trying to lose, but I just don't see why you would want to like flop one of your penguins. I don't see the advantage. Maybe we have to watch it play out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But see, like Adeet he's in a really good position right now.
He's firing on all cylinders right now.
Literally, like the popcorn penguin plus the inspiring story is just. I do see that Camel has an inspiring story. He needs to play that now. And honestly, it's not even going to matter for the first turn because Adeet has the Baron, so his start of actions are going to move or
be selected first.
Be selected first.
Yeah.
So it's just like he's going to get rid of probably Sneaky Penguin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So even with, we did this correctly. Yeah, because
I still don't know about the one a few rounds ago with who was that?
I can't remember, but basically there was a popcorn penguin that likely should not have gone to the ice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was a popcorn penguin on popcorn penguin. There was an inspiring story on one side, and the person with the Baron did have it. In this case,
it was Rock Metal Kendall.
Yeah. So Kendall had lost a popcorn penguin when he shouldn't have.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. Again, we gotta Got to go to our rules man, Mark.
Yep.
But I have a feeling that might have been wrong.
No worries. Well, let's see what's going on here. It seems like that too much caffeine is probably doing more damage than actually helping. Okay, so it is and I look at Dr. Camel's deck, and I see like different strategies, right? It's like hybrids of different things, and that's probably why blue mid range probably does not describe it perfectly.
No, it definitely does not.
I mean, when we see a green mega penguin out there, it's like usually this is a signifier of like a too much caffeine green mega penguin deck. This board state.
All right, so the popcorn's gonna have to take itself out.
Eat yourself. Nope. Oh, you could potentially take out the.
I don't think there's a point.
No. Yeah.
So, I think Camel's going to get,
Okay. So, do those penguins whose garden grows, like those ones will boost up in vibe, right?
I think. I want to say so.
Okay.
It looks like it looks like he has the die on it.
This actually makes me super happy. I have 2 of those sketches of penguin whose garden grows.
I feel like it's been a really common card today.
Yeah, very, very common card. I mean, obviously your sketch, Bunkus, is
yeah. I mean,
again, like all the airtime, but for those out there that do not know what a sketch is, a foil sketch is usually one out of a case. So, case being like a few boxes. You're trying to get this foil card that is like fully foil, almost looks like just a mirror, but has all of Claire Altman's, our art director's sketch notes when they were putting it together and giving art director design.
There's the bounce house rod.
Oh yeah, very, very useful bounce house rod. Late game, it is super impactful. You get to take all of your rods and look at what's, you can look at your rods anytime. And Bounce House Rod is one of these that, you can bring one of those rods back to your hand. So you use that as a resource for closing out a game.
Yeah. So Adeet is at 14.
Oh.
He obviously, his Romulus is going to get flopped. So does Camel have to play a bashful swordsman? I feel like he almost has to, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose the vibe check.
Yeah. This green Mega Penguin's never going to catch up to Romulus in time.
Well, Romulus will be flopped.
All the time, yeah. So maybe there's a window. What's going on? All right, well, he had like 2 bashful, right?
Yeah, he has 2.
Okay, so, wait, and he's playing both. Okay.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 12. Okay.
Okay. So
you may begin.
We're going to. So then, Camel's going to be losing one of the bashfuls.
He's going to lose one each turn.
Yeah, but this is basically setting up for sustaining a larger and growing green Mega Penguin. So. For Green Mega Penguin on Camel's side, it's basically been the cornerstone of a larger deck, or a good a more defined archetype called Green Mega Caffeine.
Yep. I played with I played with Bizbung for the start, and then I played probably with Green Mega Caffeine for about like a couple months at least. I exclusively played that, and because I couldn't pull any bunkuses.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's hard.
Yeah. So I love green caffeine. The weird thing about it, I mean, if it works for him, great. But the weird thing about this deck versus a green Mega Penguin caffeine deck is the normal one is way quicker. Like you're able to put cards out way quicker. And again, this might work, but this is definitely a lot. It's just like an altered one, honestly. Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
And I think that just like in like other card games, if you don't like what you see out there, you create your own.
Yeah, no, 100%. Nothing wrong with it. I just okay.
Yeah, Camel's been. I think Camel is one of those that has innovated and gone down a path that he wanted to. And this is a hybrid of sorts, with the strategy that I'm seeing here.
So he's at 14.
He's at 14. He actually did
Might
not
win.
Yeah, he rotted something that was not a.
What did he rot? I missed it.
So I forget, but he had a bounce house rod in hand too, and he didn't rod that.
It looks like he's trying to go for the win right now.
Yeah. Maybe he's just saving the bounce house rod for another, kill card or something. But this is it's a very unorthodox type of way to, get that done. I mean, his deck maybe just has various paths to victory, and
he might have won.
Yeah. Adeet's looking at his hand. He's got a Bonkus. He's got an inspiring story, and also a blossoming penguin in there.
Yeah, I don't
think that's going to get the job done.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, got the inspiring coming. And are you going to play the Bunkus? I don't think he has enough ice to do anything with that. So that's just a kind of a dead card in hand.
Yeah,
unless you play it as a rod.
I think it's over.
Yeah, he's counting. Playing as a rod. Yep. All right. A shrug of the shoulder, and
does he have a what a twist? If he has a what a twist, oh no, it still won't matter because So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, so Camel has 14?
Camel has 14.
So he's not going to win this turn because he's going to have to ice.
Wait, Camel could win, right? If he has 14.
Well, because
he has the with a bashful swordsman penguin's going to ice
so
the highest.
Adeet cannot ice or flop that.
Okay, that makes more sense now, because, what a twist could almost potentially end this, right?
Next turn, a what a twist could end it, or I guess this turn it could.
Yeah, but if Adeet had the what a twist, right?
Because he has 18. Bashful Swordsman has 18.
Oh,
and
that's a lot to get to. Yeah, even just unflopping the Romulus is only at 16.
Adeet really there's basically one card, maybe a couple, but there's really just almost one card that he needs to do this, and if he doesn't get it, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
Yep. You see Camel checking all his rods. He did sequence this very, very tightly. He basically had that opportunity to just put down the bounce house penguin or bounce house rod there and pick up the one that he needed for the next turn. Instead, he just kept it in hand. Maybe just knowing that this could if he loses or wins vibe check here thanks to Bashful Swordsman.
What's he taking?
What's he taking? That's the chosen one. Yep, enters flopped. That looks like an inspiring story.
Yeah,
which is maybe the nail on the coffin here, but trying to boost that.
He'd be at 18.
We have a Serene Penguin. We haven't seen this one on yet. Serene. Whenever your opponent plays an action, flop this penguin. All right. Well, it's an extra penguin out there. I think he was just looking to get more objects in play to try to win this game and close it out. Camel, how many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's no Bashful to be taken out this time. And once Adeet passes into action time here, that green Mega is going to go up one, and that seals it up. All right. Dr. Camel with the blue-green Mega mid-range caffeine deck that does all the things, including Serene Penguin, which I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently, if your opponent doesn't play any actions, you get a 10 vibe penguin for 4 fish. It's great.
Yeah. But I think those were 2 great matchups. But I think that round's over now, and we're gonna
go on break.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little break. But appreciate everyone vibing with us, and we'll see you in a little bit.